Hi lads and lasses, Modest Pelican here with GTA Online and possibly one of the most bizarre updates for the game I've ever seen. If you enjoy this content, please ask Greta Thunberg to stop preaching about climate change and start campaigning for people to subscribe to me, as this really helps spread the good word of my channel. Meet Thickman, a retired assassin who is on a mission to become the most powerful crime lord in Los Santos, whilst also ensuring he stays sufficiently hydrated at all times. These are the boys, and together they form a feared gang known as the Sons of Virgins. These are their stories. Bruh. So here I am, sitting in my big ass apartment on my big ass lounge all by myself. I don't know how Thickman is still single, like I wear a snappy suit, I constantly smile, and I send all the girls I know daily pictures of my penis. What am I doing wrong? Anyway, have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a terrier puppy dog? Well, wonder no more, as the developers at Rockstar have added in an update that answers this age-old question, and will especially please all the furries out there. You know, the people who wear animal costumes while they masturbate. Actually, I wonder if there are any pelican furries out there. Hit me up. Also, my next big goal for the series is to buy a mega yacht, so we'll need $8 million for that. It's genuinely a lot of cash, but it's called buying happiness. So anyway, Stealth-O-Mato and I drive over to the location of one of these peyote plants. They're scattered all over the map, and when you eat them, well, something quite peculiar happens, and this isn't a mod, this is an actual update for the game. I eat the plant, start to trip out, and then proceed to transform into a small little terrier puppy dog. Very cool, but the lime green collar is clashing with my caramel fur coat. What a stitch up. Stealth-O-Mato eats the plant too, and he turns into a cow, and he's one thick mama. Like, look at those teats, what a big healthy girl. He can also moonwalk, which is pretty impressive. I'm sure we could get rich selling tickets to the rare moonwalking cow, but nah, I'll probably just try to sell him to a farmer so he can spend the rest of his life getting milked by a 65-year-old redneck. It'd be a pretty horrible life, but the easiest $2,000 I'd ever make. In seriousness, I have no idea why they added this to the game, but apparently it's been in the single player for ages, I just never knew about it. So yeah, for some reason Mato went around following the road rules as a cow, like here where he stopped at a red light. People have literally no respect for cows trying to be cars though, as this man fails to indicate and runs my boy down. He doesn't even leave his insurance details. What a terrible citizen, and now I'll probably only get $1,500 for the sale of Mato. Then the unthinkable happens. This man drinks a coffee with cow's milk right in front of Stealth-O-Mato. Like, for God's sake, show some respect, you dirty dog. Wait, I'm a dog. That was accidental self-deprecation. But anyway, I do what needs to be done and maul the lactose-insensitive man until he's dead on the sidewalk. We then discover the police won't come after us, so we develop a system where Mato knocks the pedestrians over and I come in and bite them to death. It's kind of like the movie Madagascar where the animals work together, but instead of an emotionally inspiring tale about friendship, we are just, mauling people to death on the sidewalk. Eventually one guy fights back, and I must say, what a fully sick, tough lad. You know someone's a true gangster when they bash farmyard animals? Al Capone, eat your heart out. Apparently, the only way to get into MS-13 these days is if you show them video proof of you curb stomping chickens. So we all get run over by who I can only assume is my girlfriend, as she's mixed race. She's half Asian, half Australian. If you think that's racist, then you're actually the racist because you assumed the bad driving came from the Asian heritage, you racist. I proceed to maul the man to death, but then I accidentally also attack Mato, which makes for an incredibly sad gamer moment. Rest in peace, you fat motherfucking cow. We decide to go and eat another peyote plant to see what other animals we can transform into, and so I head down to the beach to drown myself. Wow, this has to be a new low point for Modest Pelican Gaming. I'm quite literally drowning puppies now. So there's apparently peyote plants underwater, and you can transform into sea creatures, which could make for some fun family-friendly moments. So we head down to the pier to try and find one. Crosby then comes swooping in, and the magnificent bastard is an eagle as he flies around trying to crap on us. We can't actually see it though, which is so last generation console. I want 4K, 120 frames per second, 3D modelled dynamic bird poo, or what's the point? Look at him, he's kind of cute. Sort of reminds me of a pelican, except not as stunning or brave. So it's time to find ourselves this underwater plant. The last time I went swimming at night, I was naked, there were 3 attractive babes with me, and I was super drunk. Except by babes, I mean I was by myself, and by swimming, I mean I took a bath, and by drunk, well, I was actually drunk, so yeah, basically I just got drunk in the bath by myself. Welcome to the lavish life of a YouTuber. Anyway, I turn into a hammerhead shark, which is pretty cool, I guess. Marto turns into a tiger shark, which is sweet, and Crosby turns into a petite silver salmon. I mean, pan fry him and squeeze some lime juice on top and you've got a tasty dish, but I don't think anyone wants to actually play a salmon simulator. What a stitch up. We reenact some National Geographic scenes of me hunting down Marto. I feel like sharks used to be a pretty feared and appreciated animal right up until that Baby Shark song came out. If AIDS was an audio file, it would be that specific song. I'm not going to lie, we got extremely carried away and kept eating the peyote plants. I don't want to say we were addicted, but if I stopped eating them, I would sweat profusely and ants would crawl under my skin. We even recreated the intro. Meet Pigman, a filthy pig who lives on a gangster's farm and helps dispose of bodies by eating them. These are the boys, and together they make up a feared trio known as the Sons of Old MacDonald. These are their stories. We tested who would win, a small dog or a highly trained and skillful assassin with a battle axe, and to no one's surprise the assassin won. Boy oh boy, a lot of dead puppies this video, it's getting pretty sadistic. So let's even the playing field. We decided to organise a fair fight for once, Crosby versus Stealtho Marto, and the winner would claim the crown as the better player out of the two. Marto will play as a show poodle with a shaved booty, and Crosby will play as a human flying a Soviet attack helicopter with 4 explosive 6-barrel Gatling guns attached to it. Now given that Crosby clearly has the superior firepower, Stealtho Marto will have to use his brain to outsmart and outwit his opponent. Crosby strikes first, bumping the pooch with the front of his chopper, knocking him over. A huge statement striking first like that, and it definitely swings the momentum in Crosby's favour. Now all the best stories are about an underdog doing what no one thought they could. They're about seeing the little guy achieve the impossible, and for some reason I just had this feeling that I knew the little poodle was about to do what no poodle had done before. But yeah, I couldn't have been more wrong, as Crosby lights Marto up with all 4 Gatling guns at once, and in the end, an unbelievably convincing win for the gunship. Unfortunately, messing around as animals isn't very profitable, and if I want to fulfill my dream of owning a near pointless mega yacht, I will need to start making some serious cash. Luckily, not every purchase I've made in my time is pointless, and I do have some businesses. First up is selling some pure cut cocaine from my lab. I'm kidding, we heavily cut it down with G Fuel powder and Whiz Fizz sherbets, but no one's ever said anything. We have to drop the product to boats from a seaplane. I actually don't think seaplanes get used for any other purpose than dealing drugs. And look, I'm no professional either, but maybe lighting red flares isn't the smartest move. We are trying to run an underground operation here. With the help of Stealtho Carbo, who logged in, we complete the sale and make a cool $168,000. Baby steps. Carbo says he managed to land his plane upside down, and so I fly over to check it out, and sure enough, the big man has done it. Not sure if that's actually an impressive feat or not, but he still sure did it. Next up is selling weapons. I'm not actually sure who we sell them to, but it's best not to ask too many questions when you're most likely arming terrorists. Marto and Crosby are part of the motorcycle club and are getting a split of the profits from all this, but again, aren't helping at all. They're like the male nipples of this biker gang. Again, Stealtho Carbo shows up, but this time in a fighter jet and offers me some protection from above. Not going to lie, it's pretty great having an escort on top of you, and yeah, it's also great having this jet guarding me. Dealing weapons is a lot more dodgy than dealing drugs. I mean, you give a guy a pound of weed and you end up watching an entire season of South Park together. But you give a few radicals a few thousand AK-47s and suddenly you're wanted by the government. The system is broken. Thanks to Carbo, we managed to fight them off and push through to complete the sale and pocket $67,500, which I know isn't much, but I really didn't have many guns to sell. Bloody Marto and Crosby though, I'm going to go and see what those two lazy malaccas have been up to, but I'm going to take them a little gift. So basically, while we've been out slaving away trying to put food on the table, these two have been trying to reenact a scene from Fast and the Furious or something. Crosby is trying to jump a motorbike into the back of this truck. And I just fail to see how this helps terrorism, helps the Sons of Virgins in any way. Well, as the self-appointed leader, I decide that we don't tolerate a poor work ethic, so I break up their cinematic party with my car bomb. We call it a day, but now I must go and meet a special guest visiting all the way from the Netherlands. Meet Danny on PC, who is a fellow YouTuber and also currently playing on an Xbox console with us, meaning his name Danny on PC is a total scam. He has a leopard print car, a red top hat, socks and slides. Damn, my boy is out here looking like a birthday party magician, but the only thing disappearing are the kids. I decide to show him the ropes of the Sons of Virgins by doing a few car bomb epic pranks. Yes, I'm aware I'm sort of addicted to the car bomb epic prank, but I just find it highly amusing. We head down to Ammunition to stock up, but on our way we are ambushed by GXTBXDIEDOX. Wow, what a very cool epic gamer tag. On the plus side, we now have a target. I activate Ghost Organization to make us look like NPCs, removing our player icons from the map. And then we attach explosives to these minis. It's then just a matter of driving all normal, as these are really high level players, so we have to use the element of surprise. At the last minute, I heroically turn into them, accelerating and finally detonating the car, killing us all. So yeah, will I ever be able to afford a mega yacht? Will Danny on PC become affiliated with the gang? Will Thickman ever lose his virginity? I genuinely have no idea, but I'll try really, really hard. Thanks for watching, you absolute legends, and a massive thanks to those who support the channel through Patreon. Until next time, and as always, stay classy.